I got on me. Can you see me fully in that?
Yes. I mean, your forehead is hard, but. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
This is the interview of a Mr. KP Patel, the owner of the beverage dock. Thank you very much for coming with me to speak about this, Mr. Patel. It's always enjoyable being able to talk with you.
Yeah.
I have a few questions about how to run a business, and generally was hoping you'd be willing to talk about it. The first one would be staffing. What's the methods that you use to secure employees? How do you interview them? How do you choose them to be interviewed?
So basically, we're trying to find the people that we know, like as coming as a customers. So we just ask them around, like, hey, if you know someone looking for a job, and kind of like we are hiring. So then they send. You let the couple days you let customer know, like, hey, we are hiring, and then you start seeing people coming in looking for applying jobs.
So it's word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
For you?
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you do get people that are coming in, do you have any specific criteria you're looking for? Do you?
So yes. Basically, being a retail business, you open 7 days a week. Holidays, same. We are open. So our requirements is like be able to work holidays, weekends, closings.
Okay.
So yes, requirement to at least carry 25-pound stuff, because we have
with it being like selling drinks and whatnot, they come in big cases. They don't come by themselves.
Correct. So 30 packs or anything. That's so sometimes you carry 2. Customer wants 4 at a time, and you'll be carrying in a small area, so you be able to carry that kind of
I understand that. So. When you do get employees or potential employees interviewed, if you have multiple people that look like they're going to be a good fit, how do you choose?
So we just go through that, make them fill out the applications and the references, and we try to call or see how their previous job experience, if they have any experience working in the retail or not, especially the register, count money and those kind of things. Mm-hmm. If they don't, we can train them, it's not a problem. But then second thing we look is the references, when they provide references and the past job experience, how long they were at that one job. If we see somebody keep changing frequently jobs, or then it's kind of like a red flag for us. So,
which is understandable. People at job hop do make it a little harder to
get so we're kind of like looking for somebody to reliable person and can stick around here.
Okay. Well, whenever you're structuring the workflow, how you're doing things within the company, how do you label job descriptions? Do you have a specific chain of command? Do you
there
have
is
a
no
reporting
specific
system?
chain of commands. Just when you come, take care of customers. Also at the same time, under downtime, keep stocking. Yes.
Keep stocking. Keep everything in stock.
Yes. Because as you sell stuff, you know what's selling and what's moving. So you just
large volumes.
Yes.
You have to keep it in. Right. Keep it going. Okay. Well, since that seems pretty straightforward, we move on to the next one. When you're developing your employees, how do you determine performance evaluations? How do you structure training to help them be successful?
So what do you mean?
So performance evaluations, how do you let them know that if they're doing a good job or if they're not doing a good job?
So when the time comes, I usually upfront when we hire them, we tell them limit your cell phone usage and pay attention to the customer service, greet them and those kind of things. if we see them, they're lacking those kind of things, we kind of like try to say, hey, and most of the time we hear from customers back. If somebody, not as friendly or anything like that, next day or so, customer comes and say, hey, such and such employee I came, and so we try to address that to the employee. And if these things continues, it affects the evaluation, and yeah. So.
Okay. Do you have specific trainings you like to put your employees through before?
No, it's pretty simple here. You give them a product, take the money. I mean, yeah, either a cash or credit card.
It's a straightforward job.
Very straightforward job. Yeah. So.
So do you ever have issues with employees, like scheduling, keeping employees, or maybe poor performance?
Sometimes some weeks like that. That out of 3 employees, 2 wants certain days off, and we kind of try to juggle, or so either me or my partner sometimes cover those shifts. But yeah, it's always an issue trying to retain the employees.
Everything's good, my friend.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Everything's good?
Everything's good.
All right.
All right, man.
No loco, huh? That
loco?
One of the loco.
Jungle
sour
juice?
grape.
Sour grape sour, yeah.
Jungle juice came, okay. And the lactic is out and all that, all of it.
Yeah. The jungle juice seems like that's the only one we can ever get in.
Yeah. All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, you too, brother.
Bye.
And don't worry about interruptions. I'll edit the video to cut out the parts that are interrupted.
Okay.
So you were saying that the scheduling can be an issue with multiple employees wanting certain times off.
Yes, we have a calendar, and employees write it down. Anyone this day off or that day off. So we know what's coming ahead in a week or so. Like, okay, such and such employee wants this date off, so we just ask other employee, hey, can you cover his or her shift? And most of the time, somebody wants to take the hours, and he says yes, but some weeks, and it's like, oh, so then me and my partner either have to show up, closing or opening, kind of like,
Which is one of the double-sided blades of
owner.
You have to fill in the
Yes,
holes.
you have to do what you have to do. So
what about retention? Do you have issues keeping employees at all?
Not lately. I mean, since we took over this business a couple of years ago, we have a couple of steady employees. So
it has been nice seeing it sit in the same hands for a while.
Yes. So yeah.
How do you handle low performing employees? Do you give them chances to fix their behavior?
We give them a chance. Yes, we do give them a chance. But then if it continues like that, customer complains, then we have to let them go.
Yeah, and that's an understandable thing. You don't want the business suffering
No,
because
and customers not happy, then they probably start going somewhere else, and that's loss of business.
Oh yeah.
So yes.
Okay. So whenever you have like a meeting that you have to put up, or you have to be able to communicate with your employees, what are some methods that you use to make
mostly
that work?
it's a group text we do.
Okay.
So anything we want to discuss, we just tell them through the text. This is what this new product came, or anything, just follow this kind of guidance or directions. So yes, group text, yeah.
Okay, so your communication technique's pretty mobile friendly?
Yes.
Okay. Do you integrate technology very much into your business? Like, do you use social media? Obviously, you can't really do a lot of remote work with this type of
we don't have any social media page. We thought about, getting like, Facebook, Instagram, but it's not like we have like a niche product that we sell.
You've got you're meeting a need, and that's about all
right.
it is to it. It's nothing special or real, or not necessarily nothing special. It's just nothing unique.
Correct. There is nothing unique, so yeah.
Okay. Do you have any issues with employees getting stressed or mental health, and how do you deal with those if they come up?
So far we haven't had any issue, but if something, so every once in a while we ask our people like, hey, everything's going good, any issue, anything, you know.
Checking in with them.
Yes, and trying to find out more information. Sometimes if they keep calling, so we just ask like everything's okay with your health and those kind of things. Yeah, but I mean, so far we haven't had anything like
I haven't
that.
had anything that was
That-
of noteworthy
No
problem.
No, that yeah.
Which is good. That's excellent. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes.
So continuing on to one of the last questions we got, do you have legal issues with employees from time to time? Like, how do you handle their benefits, documentation? Do you?
So we don't provide any benefits wise like insurance or anything like that.
Mhm.
We don't have anything. Yeah. But I don't know what
So it would be asking like, do you require copies of like social security cards or
Oh yeah,
ID
so
in order to work?
in the hiring process, application first they fill out,
Mhm.
and then if we feel like we just give them a call and interview. After we pick them, then accountant they wanted to fill out more like a tax forms, federal, state, their social security card, license, and those kind of things. Yeah, if they don't have the license, then the birth certificate, copy of birth certificate, those kind of things. That yes, we
Okay.
have to ask them, and they have to have that before we put them start to work.
Okay.
All right.
I just have one more question for you.
Okay.
At the end of the day, when you're done working and everything gets closed up, do you enjoy this line of work?
Yes, I've been in the business almost 20 years, and since I got into that, I knew I had to put in extra hours and do the weekends, those kind of things, but I really enjoyed that.
Do you think you would do it again if you had to do it all over?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just talking with the different people, customers. I mean, yeah, you see the salespeople comes, and so it's every week. Yeah, it's something new, different, and yeah. So I enjoy it. Yes.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
And we're definitely happy to have you in the community.
Oh yes, no.
Providing a service like this.
This community is so great, Yeah. So.
But I do want to thank you for your time, Mr.
Yeah,
Patel.
no problem.
And I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to help with getting this assignment done.
No worries.
Do you have any questions for me before?
No, everything. I mean, good luck with your, the school and everything.
It'll be okay.
So.
This is just more of a formality than anything.
Right.
But I want to thank you for your time.
Yeah,
and,
thank you.
I hope that everything goes well.
All right.
And just so my instructor knows, Mr. Patel did request to not be recorded, so I am recording myself in place of it so that I still have a recording of the interview. Today is November 24th, 2025, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. Thank you. Bye.